Phil, progression into the second round of the Carabao Cup after a penalty shootout victory. What are your reflections on that match?
Yeah, I thought there was, first half, after the first 10 minutes, I thought we grew in belief and got hold of the ball and got an element of control in the game. And when we did that, we got the goal, which was a terrific bit of football. And I said to the lads, we're not coming into this division just to set up to stop teams. We can play, And when we showed that, I thought we played some great football. I felt after their goal, we just dropped, and it took us too long to get back going again. And then in the second period, I thought we started really well. We've had the chances to go and take the game away from them. We didn't take them. And then just one moment has got them the second goal, and then obviously the third one. And the pitch becomes very big. There's a lot of tired legs out there. We've changed the shape and put the subs on. But one thing's for sure, the spirit, what we're all about, what was there for all to see, which is really important for the new lads who've joined us to see that we go right to the end. We had a huge disappointment on Saturday. And I'm just, we've got our season off and running with a result tonight. We got our season off and running with a very good performance at the weekend. But tonight it was good to get a result and get through to the next round and show everybody what we're all about. We keep going to the end like we did tonight. And the goals were terrific. Jimmy's cross and Ollie's fantastic header, and then Ryan Barner, a great bit of individual play, stood up to the back stick, and Ollie gets the equaliser, and the penalties were taken with great composure, which gets us into the next round.
And just to touch on the penalties there, obviously some really important goals to get you into that penalty shootout. You mentioned in the build-up that the lads have been training, practicing for penalties. You must have been really pleased with what you saw out there under pressure.
Yeah, of course, because I think any time there's a cup competition, we always practice pens, and that's important. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but the way the lads stepped up tonight was outstanding. And I'm so pleased for everybody because it was a tough game. That they didn't make so many changes as we did, and so that was a championship standard game, and it was good for our lads, another group tonight, to get minutes in the legs, and that was really key for us because we took the decision to make 11 changes, give a couple of our youngsters a game, and after special mention for Ashley and Aaron, because that was a tough game for those two. And Ashley had one amazing moment when he nearly scored in the second half. And Aaron James, I thought, was absolutely faultless. We played him on the left of a back three. And what Aaron's got, he's got the game intelligence, he's got the athleticism, and he showed it tonight. I thought he put in a really good performance for us.
To touch on Ollie Palmer, came on as a sub, 2 late goals, the penalty. What did you make of his contribution?
Well, it was immense. To get the 2 goals was fantastic for him and for us. And Ollie, January we took the decision to bring a couple of new strikers in. We explained to him why, and obviously it worked because we got promotion. But he conducted himself very well around the group, trained really well, and made a contribution even though it wasn't on the pitch in terms of the way he was around the building. And that's as important for me as the performances on the pitch. And then tonight he's got his moment, and you could see how delighted the lads were for him, and that's because of the way he was last year around the group when he wasn't in the team.
Just finally, a late dramatic win like that, does that only further the desire to get back here on Saturday against West Brom?
Yeah, it was a great taste for us tonight. We needed the game on our new pitch, dugouts on that side, a lot of new players, obviously all not starting for various reasons, but we needed this dress rehearsal really, and albeit in a competitive game, and we've had it, and now we're ready for the weekend.
Thanks, Phil.